Hi Libra, I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. And this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter. Today we are going to ask the universe what love and abundance, or what abundance and love, I think is the order I've been asking. What abundance and love is coming towards you? And it's kind of played out like that. Like usually it talks about some sort of abundance for you, and then that falls out into love. Happiness and love. Loving yourself, loving others, loving connection and community, love in romantic relationships, whatever. So let us get started, Libra. What abundance and love is coming towards Libra? Abundance, oh, the thinking woman. Wow, interesting. So this card for me is very Virgo energy. There's another one, the thinking man, and for me that one is more you guys. That's more Libra. But this could be the more feminine aspect of Libra, like the more caring, creative side of Libra that's been thinking a lot. Thinking. So this is the abundance that's coming towards you. Does Libra really need more thinking abundance? I don't know. That's interesting. Oh, the hostilities card. Now that's interesting because it's underlined, but it's also the underlying card that, was it Gemini? I think it was Gemini. Gemini had the underlying card of hostilities this week too. And you know, funny, actually, I said that this is Virgo. So Virgo had this as their underlying card just a video ago. So you have like some interesting stuff going on here. Let's pull one more card. This is my Oracle deck of Return of Spirit. The other one there was my Energy Oracle deck. Let's see what comes out of Return of Spirit. Interesting. I'm getting them. Yeah, that card, that Thinking Woman card isn't yours. Really funny here. It's funny because the card that came out is what I was thinking to myself. So I hope I didn't make it come out. But I was thinking to myself as I'm looking at this card, and when I shuffle this, I find too, is when my mind sort of opens up. I'm not really trying to focus on anything in particular. And I just got the feeling like there's someone you're intuitively connected with. But you're also, there's some sort of hostility that is driving the connection in a way. There's some sort of hostility that is driving, oh, sorry, my son's watching YouTube out there, and I was like, is he joking? No, he's giggling. So he's giggling. Anyways, that's driving this connection. And so, like, intuitively. And then, yeah, like this is the card that came out. Intuition. Your intuition is definitely really opening up, and it's swirling. It's almost like this new swirl of information that's become accessible to you through the cosmos, through meditation, through aligning your chakras, through grounding yourself. You're going to get more information on many different things in life and about yourself as well. And what's the underlying? Wow. Immunity. This was a really important card for you guys like a month or so ago. Remember that? If you're new to the channel, there was a really painful video for Libra. Obviously not for every Libra, but it was for a lot of Libras. A lot of Libras. And I ended up getting like over 400 emails regarding it, and I felt compelled to do an unlisted video for Libra. So everyone who had contacted me about that video, I sent them the link, so it's not, you don't see it on the channel. The only people that can go into that video and see it who have been given the link to that video. because I wanted it to be a safe place for them too, in a sense, because they had been through something painful. And so anyways, they got that video and I was making that. But before I made that, I did like the regular weekly video. And honest to God, it was like a follow-up to that painful one. And there was a whole message about spiritual immunity. I mean, I knew nothing about that. I'd never even heard of it. But those were the messages that came through with these cards. And it was all about the basis that, you know, if you get sick, your immune system now is familiar with that cold virus or that flu virus, and you never catch that same one twice. And it was the same thing about spiritual pain, anything that you've gone through on a very deep level that really, it affects you, it affects your spirit. So the immunity to it, that just, you know what, this is how you put it behind you, because you're immune. You will never ever in any lifetime ever again experience that. You're now immune to it. So it's interesting that that card has come up as an underline for you. I'm going to have, so, oh boy, Libra, this is going to be, there is a lot of questions I have about this, because there's something here with some sort of feminine energy. It doesn't even have to be a woman. It could be a man, but someone who has more feminine energy, a zodiac sign that has more feminine energy. I know Taurus is feminine, Virgo is feminine. I can't remember, is Libra. No, I think Libra's masculine, which I think is why when I see the thinking man card is why I associate that with you guys. Pisces, I think Pisces is feminine. So like it can even be like those, you can look that up. I have it written down somewhere and I don't always remember it. But yeah, so what's going on with this thinking woman? And there's hostilities to me that are driving this intuitive connection with this feminine energy, but this intuition is really opening up for you, and it's got some sort of base with immunity. And I'm not sure if this is going back to spiritual immunity. Maybe you're feeling like this person can attack you somehow and you're being reminded the underlying, no, you have spiritual immunity. You also have the control to develop a spiritual immunity on your, like on an intuitive level. If you think somebody is trying to crack into your brain there, and connect with you on more of like an empathic or extrasensory sort of ability. I haven't been asking in the readings, I haven't been asking a lot of information. There's only been maybe 2 signs so far that I specifically asked questions from the tarot to clarify any of the oracle cards that came out, and the rest of the signs I just shuffled and a story came out. I'll try that. Let's try that now and see what comes out. But I am in, oh, well, that's too many cards that came out. I'm really good at spilling cards. I don't know why. You know why? Because when I was a kid, I wasn't allowed to shuffle the decks when we played euchre and stuff. And Cindy is spilling the cards everywhere. Oh, but wait a second. Well, wait a second. Hold the train. Okay, these go in like that. So I'm putting all the cards back. Oh, this is the Tarot of Dreams, in case anyone is curious. I'm putting the cards back, and then I realize, where is it? I want you to see it, so you know I'm not just pretending to pick a card out of the deck. Oh, come on. It's there. There's a card that's flipped over when that whole shenanigan just happened with all those cards. Oh, there. There's a card that was flipped over, so I'm going to take it. It's the 9 of Coins. Seeing the completion and the truth in something. You know, most of the tarot decks, the 9 of Coins for me, sometimes can be about wondering if the grass is a little bit greener on the other side, because you've collected so many wonderful things and you've made so many wonderful accomplishments that it can feel like, yeah, do those things serve me still? Do I really still want those? It's almost like that. I have so much, but I want more. Only because you're realizing that what you've collected isn't necessarily what serves you anymore. So it's a little bit of that, what else is out there? But I don't really get that with this card. This woman seems very at peace with herself. She's at peace with what she's collected around her. She's in a beautiful garden here. The flowers are blossoming. She has the dove, which is love and peace, in her hand. And these pentacles or coins are just arched around her head. And it's feminine energy again. Capricorn. Oh, sorry, Virgo. Virgo energy up here, which would make sense because I believe Capricorn is masculine. I want to clarify. I would like to clarify with the teeny tiny tarot deck. I feel like this Nine of Coins is connected to the thinking woman, someone who's in a very good headspace. Ooh, it's someone that you want to move towards. Someone that you want to move towards with the Six of Swords. This person is going down the river. They're just, you know, they're not, where they are isn't where they want to be. They want to be somewhere better. And you know, this is swords, so it's your energy. This is your energy, air sign energy. Why do you want to move towards this person? Why do you want to move towards this person? Be interesting to know how it affects your immunity too. Why does Libra, whoa. Seven of Chalices or Cups. So there's a lot of dreams, there's a lot of things that you're focusing on or trying to focus on. I mean, when there's so many, it can be hard to focus on one in particular. There's one little one here, the ghost. Hello, me, pick me. I love that one. I think that's really cute. But so I should look in the book why the little ghost is there. There's probably a reason. Someone who studies the tarot knows the book. Be like, that's why. For me, this is trying to get your attention. This one is meant for you to pick out of all of this. You know, everything else is like some sort of monetary thing, something to collect. But the ghost, you can't touch that. But yet, you're being asked, you're being sort of directed, hinted towards picking the one that has more to do with your spirit. Picking the one that has more to do with your spirit, which is interesting because you have the intuition card, right? You have the intuition card. Okay, so a card came out. I was about to ask, what drives you to choose this person? So the Devil, desire. There's desire in choosing this person for you. There may be some connection. Maybe there's some sort of karmic connection that you have with this person. This is Capricorn energy with the Devil card. There may be some sort of karmic connection that drives you to want to pick this person for your cups, to add to your cups. This is an interesting message. You guys are really making it hard for me and making me work, man. I'm going to go to the big deck again, and I want to see what this has to do with immunity. Wow, that came out fast. Oh, the Palace of Swords. That's amazing. I mean, so this is the only tarot deck that I have that goes beyond the kings in the suits. So then we have the Palace, which comes after the king. So it's beyond the king. So this, actually, the Palace of Swords is in the sky. It's up in the sky. It's almost in outer space, but you can see it's above the cloud line. So it's in a more intuitive level. Like it's in more intuitive thinking, whereas the whole rest of the sword suit in tarot is really about, most part, the analytical mind, truth, thinking, like all of that, but like in using the physical brain. Whereas the Palace of the Swords is really about your intuition. It's really about your intuition. So this is what's come out with the immunity card, the Palace of Swords. There is an immunity for your thoughts. You have an immunity towards your thoughts. So I'm sort of feeling like some of you are maybe even thinking that other people can read your thoughts. You're communicating with other people somehow. It's quite possible. It's quite possible. I think we can all do that. I think most of us don't have the ability to like really try it, to do it. I mean, you know, they say like, you haven't seen a friend for, I don't know, maybe like a year and a half. You haven't seen the person or spoken to them. All of a sudden, you just start thinking about them. It's just like, oh yeah, I haven't seen. And 5 minutes later, the phone rings or you get a text and it's them. It's like, come on, how is that a coincidence after a year and a half, right? So that sort of stuff that kind of happens makes me think that we do connect with people in that way. But the Palace of Swords can't be touched. So that's what's interesting about this. The Palace of Swords cannot be touched. So if we're linking this to some sort of immunity, then don't worry. You don't have to connect with anyone on an intuitive level if you don't want to. But I think you want to, because the Devil card is here. So what does this connection mean? It means a choice. It means some sort of a choice, a physical choice, a partnership choice, choice in truth, your truth. But, well, there's two ways you can look at this. One, the blindfold is on because they're not accurately looking. However, in this case, because you are Libra and you are the scales of justice, and justice does wear the blindfold, most of the time she has a blindfold, because that's the only way to really know what the true weight is. Somebody could be putting 2 pounds of rocks on this side, and someone could be putting 2 pounds of feathers on this side, right? 2 pounds of feathers is going to be enormous. So if she was looking at it, she might think, oh, you know, and subconsciously, without her conscious mind, even tilt the scale just a little bit, thinking that's going to be really heavy. All those feathers, like it's enormous, even though it's the same weight. So justice has the blindfold. So in that case, I feel like you're weighing out 2 swords. You're weighing out 2 truths, 2 possibilities in truth here. So how does this bring abundance to your life? I would like to know how this brings abundance to your life. And then I'm going into the hostility card. How does this bring abundance into Libra's life? How does this bring abundance and love into Libra's life? Oh, Jesus, this is so freaky weird. This card has come up so much this week with this reading type. Who is it in Libra? It's somebody that I did today. So it's either Libra or Virgo got this card, and then someone else got it earlier in the week as well. And this is such a fascinating card because, again, we have the scales of justice. We have the scales of justice. This is bringing harmony back, some sort of harmony. And look at, this person is handing you your sign. They are handing you your sign. Ooh, that's how this brings abundance and love back to you. I still don't know what it is though. It's almost like a Capricorn reading right now. It's very esoteric, very cryptic. So let's just keep going with it. It's a lot of times this unfolds like, it's like reading a chapter book. It's like, where's this story going? And then at the end it's like, oh my gosh, now I get it. So this person, we have Taurus energy here, if that means anything to any of you. And then they've weighed out the pentacles. They're paying you for it. It's like a payback. I'm really feeling that they've weighed the value. It's fair because it got weighed here, right? The blindfold was on here. It got all weighed out. And then they're handing you back. They're handing the power of yourself back. Something took it. Almost like something took it. Something took your power away. Let's see. What took Libra's power away? What was this that took Libra's power away? What? Here we go. Interesting. The King of Wands. That's really weird. I mean, typically the King of Wands is really good energy. This is Leo energy in this card. Was this in the Leo reading? I don't know, it's so weird. Leo's been all over the place this week in readings. They're getting around. They're in everybody's reading this week. But this is Leo energy. So Leo took something away from you. Someone with Leo energy. I would just say a fire sign maybe. Took something away. And it's almost like this Taurus energy has come in and it's creating harmony, it's giving you balance, and it's handing your power back to you. How did the King of Wands take Libra's power away? How did the King of Wands take the Leo energy again, the Sun? So this is really weird. Are you guys sure? Are you sure they took your power away? These are really good cards. They took your power away by offering you everything, maybe? They offered you everything and maybe they didn't follow through with that offer. Give me a second. Tell if those are sunflowers on there. But what I'm seeing here, which is very interesting, is there's these little lizards. I never noticed them before. They're all over the throne. There's one here. Lizard in like my Untamed Animal Spirit deck is a very intuitive little creature. Lizard is a very intuitive little creature. And it's like you have all these, this intuition was around this King of Wands. To others, it may have looked like this King of Wands or this Leo energy didn't do anything wrong. They're completely wonderful. They're completely wonderful. They're honest. They're divine. But your intuition slipped in. Your intuition slipped in with this little lizard energy, and you could see them from a different perspective, like way down here, right? And wait. So you could see them from looking up at them, and you could see them from looking down at them. And you could see that they were kind of stealing something from you, which really doesn't make that a King of Wands in a sense. Okay, more importantly though, is how are they giving this back? How is this giving back your power, right? Yourself. This Libra sign is being handed to you. How is that being given back to Libra? The Four of Wands. Wow. So this is like a deep spiritual connection. This is a union. I mean, most of the time it means like a lifetime partner sort of union with this card. Is that why you're trying? But there's hostilities, or you feel that there would be hostilities between. So let's confirm the hostility card, because it seems like you intuitively want to go towards this thinking woman. You're using your intuition on this. I'm getting the message that you are immune to others being able to feel your thoughts, sense your thoughts, know your thoughts. But it's not to say that I think some of you could probably like walk down the sidewalk, and if you focused hard enough on the back of someone, you could probably make them turn around. You know, like that can be done. They would just be like, I sense someone is watching me. Like, I think you could do that, but it's also telling you that you have the control to just say no one can, like, imagine yourself encased in your own aura and it hardens and nothing can penetrate it that you don't want to, so that no one can really get those thoughts, get your thoughts. So your thoughts are okay. Have whatever thoughts you want. Just don't overthink everything and drive yourself crazy. But because you, with these other cards, with the Six of Swords, you know, wanting to go down the river towards this person, it's part of this more spiritual choice as opposed to physical things. The desires being driven, there may be some sort of karmic connection between you and this person. There's definitely some sort of soul contract between you and this person. Hostilities card. What else can Libra know about the hostilities card? What else should Libra know about this hostilities card? That's crazy. The Justice card has come out. There you are. So it's sort of telling me that the hostilities that you're feeling may not actually be true. So what, you know, what can What else does Libra need to know about the hostilities card? Well, you. So there may be, you may imagine, like maybe you're imagining different scenarios and thinking about the hostilities that could come through on it, and that may not be how it plays out. It may not be how it plays out. And these scales are completely balanced here. We have full justice. You can see there's no eyes. Like this person doesn't need to, this justice doesn't even need the mask. I mean, he or she has no eyes at all. They have fair. This is you. This is your energy coming into your reading about the hostilities card. Why has Libra come forward as the answer for the hostilities card? Why has Libra come forward for the answer to the hostilities card? The King of Chalices, so the King of Cups. So maybe this does involve some sort of deep feelings, feelings of love. But why is this a problem? Why? Why is this a problem? Like, why is this a problem? Okay, because you feel like you have to walk away. You or someone else will have to walk away from something else to go and visit these two cups. You know, and these two cups would be depicted as you and someone else probably, right? Okay, I mean, that seems to be the line we're going down. So there is something that you need to walk away from. There would be some sort of sadness, some sort of mourning that would take place. What will happen? I'm going to get the big deck. What would happen if Libra moved towards this person as they would like to? What would happen if Libra moved towards this person as they would like to? Oh, oh wow. Wow. Karmic connection. Soulmate contract. Tree of life. Jeez, I don't even know. How is this an answer? How is this an answer? Jeez, this video is really going on. This is probably going to be one of the longest ones we do this week. I hope you have time. Go have a snack, pause. You can come back. I won't be here on YouTube forever. Well, until YouTube is gone, I don't know. Wow, the Tree of Life. This is like a serious confirmation that this is deep karmic union, soul contract, soul tribe, this person with you, whoever it is that you have this impulse to move towards. And remember, a few times I probably said like this woman, but it's just feminine energy. It could be, like I said, another zodiac sign that is depicted as feminine, right? So I'm Aries and that's masculine. So I could be depicted, maybe I could be that. You could have an Aries that you think is would be hostile. But the Tree of Life is, it's complicated. It's so complicated in its simplicity, in a sense. It's the story of, it's almost like the alchemical story of the Big Bang to existence to the point we are now and beyond into the future. Like it really harnesses everything. It's how everything is interconnected and plays out, that, you know, it's all that, what's the term? Let me get it here. Like, there's a card in my Archangel deck that has the sort of information that to me plays off of this in terms of how everything is interconnected. Oh yeah, there's one. Okay, so there's two, and there's two. There's at least two. I'm going to show you these. You're going to get an Archangel card as well at the end of the reading. So this is, so yeah, I'm bringing like spiritual understanding, but these are also like real symbols, like real, it's just amazing, like these shapes, how they can be played with and what you can create out of them, and where science has seen that they exist in like every aspect of life. And even something like the golden rule, like as an artist, I'm fascinated by the golden rule, and that just exists in everything. Like the, I don't remember the number. It's been so long since I've done it, but there's a number that if you know, the length of this part of my arm, and you divide it by this, whatever this number is, the golden rule, I really forget. Someone can put that in the comments. It's great. Will actually give you what the length of this part of my arm is. And then if you do that division again, it'll give you the length of this part of my hand. Do that division again, it gives you the length of this part of my finger. Division again, this part of my finger. Like, it breaks down the entire body by this one number. So it's like, wow. Like, the human body is this amazing scientific and mathematical, but it's not just, and it exists in everything. It exists in everything. It exists in the human face, everything, like snail shells, seashells. It's crazy. That's a little bit what the tree of life is. Like, it just exists. Everything exists within everything else. Everything is everything else. In a sense, you do have spiritual, intuitive immunity because you are everything. I am you, you are me. It's just one big happy family. Like, it does tell me, though, to try to simplify it, which is never easy with the tree of life. You can look it up and you can spend years really understanding it. It's really intense. It doesn't need to be. Like, to simplify it, yes. I think that this is a very, very, very clear statement that whoever this is, that you're feeling this intuition with, this, you know, wanting to go down the river towards them, that it is a very deep karmic connection. It is a very deep karmic connection. It's a very deep soulmate contract. You've probably, for millions of years, maybe as tiny little atoms, you guys have always hung out together. You've had different relationships in different lives. Maybe at some point you might have been spouses in a different life. You might have been siblings in a different life. You might have been rivals in a different, like, you've always played it out with each other, yes. And you're here again with each other. Interesting. I'm getting the message, though. Does the connection, what is the connection to you? Because, like I said, it doesn't have to be romantic. It doesn't have to be, well, it doesn't have to be romantic. It's just some sort of a connection, right? So, what is this connection to Libra? What is this connection to Libra? What is this connection? It's the Page of Cups. It's new. So for you, this feels like a new and deep feelings, at least. It's new and deep feelings. It's not the Lover's card. It's not the Two of Cups. It is the Page of Cups. And cups are about, you know, deeper feelings. It could be a message of love. Not necessarily romantic love. Let's see. What is this connection? How do I want to say this? This person for you, what is their connection to you? Like, how do they feel about you? How do they feel? How does this connection feel towards Libra? How does this connection feel towards Libra? It's beautiful. The Sun, we already had that, right? Yeah, I have to go back and watch this again. You guys are lucky, you can rewind. Because we had the Sun with the King of Wands and it felt like it had taken something from you. Maybe it took some security from you. Maybe they took a deeper part of you. I don't know. But for them, like, this is that same energy again. The Sun card is Leo energy, but the Sun is everything. So this person thinks, like, of you as everything. Probably wouldn't want to imagine life without you in it. Again, it's not the Lover's card, though. Let's get clarity on the Page of Cups, which is the card that was pulled for you. Let's get clarity on the Page of Cups for Libra. The Ace of Pentacles. So it does feel like, for some of you, you definitely want to move forward with making an offer to this person, or you feel that they've offered something to you. Because what does this connection... What is this connection? What is this Page of Cups? Someone who's either offered something to you on a very tangible level, or someone that you want to offer something to. It's like a gift. In a sense, it's almost like you want to offer them a gift. On a... Okay, let's get confirmation on the Sun card. Let's get more clarity on the Sun card, because to me this person in the card is holding the universe. Wow, the King of Swords. They really see you as owning your truth. They really see you. I mean, this is your card sort of in the deck, right? The King of Swords, the King of the Air Signs. So they really see you as owning your truth, as being really strong in who you are. They see that. They see that. They see how strong you really are. You may not even see how strong they think you are, because they see you as the sun, which is very divine, loving, sharing energy, harnessing the universe, being willing to harness, like being able to step up and wanting to hold the sun and the earth and have everything around you, like just having that power, but still maintaining and holding your truth is amazing. Like, wow. This is like deep, I want to say like really deep respect between the two of you. And then there's the World card. One more card. Where may this connection lead? 35 minutes, my gosh. Where, jeez. Oh, uh-oh. Some of you gonna go for it. 10 of Cups. So this will lead to happiness. Happy, 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 happy everything. Happy completion. All done. We're finished. There we go. What a way to end a reading. That's awesome. One more card. 10 of Cups. That's beautiful. Like, it's happy. Happy home. You even have the little dog. All the cups are filled. Look at, you have cups, 5 cups here. They have 5 cups there. Or you have 5 cups here and they do. I'm trying to remember because of the feminine card there. It keeps throwing me off. And each one of you fills the other person's cups, which is so beautiful because it's equally filled. And there's happiness. There's abundance. My nose is itchy. Someone's always told me that means I'm on point. My nose is itchy. And that's not really in the card. It's a really happy. So it's happy. So depending on however you want to go with this, it's going to end happy. It's going to end happy. Oh, I don't know if we need to look at the bottom of the deck. 5 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Scorpio energy. Scorpio energy. I don't know. Do you really want me to get into that? We're at 37 minutes. This is all right, let's just pull it. Why is the 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck? Everything was so happy and I had to look at the bottom of the deck. The 5 of Cups, why is it at the bottom of the deck? You will have to walk, that makes so much sense. You will have to walk away from something to get it. We always do, don't we? You will have to walk away from something to get it. Wasn't there someone walking away from cups in here somewhere already? I am sure there was. Oh yeah, this guy. Oh, 5 of Chalices. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Chalices. Oh, and 5 of Cups. Yes, you will have to walk away from something to get it. But yeah, it's going to be good when you get it. It's going to be freaking amazing when you get it. Like, wow. That's interesting. So yeah, so to explain, there's the 3 cups here that are broken, they're left behind, but there's 2 happy cups in the air. You know, this person is just sitting in anguish, focused so hard on these 3 cups when they don't see. When they turn around, they'll see. Just like this person will, you know, when they're finished here, they will turn around and see and pick up and happily ever after. Great. Okay, Archangel, before we get to 40 minutes, let's get an Archangel. It's not half the deck. Okay, let's get an Archangel. Okay, that's the one who wants to come out. The Blessed One. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to put the title on this video that I've put on all the other ones because this is amazing. This reading is something crazy for you. It's amazing. The coincidences are just unbelievable. You have Beloved One, Archangel Camuel. I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. How is that possible? That's amazing. Like, I swear, I could not sit down and handpick these cards any better than what comes out when I do these readings. It's just phenomenal. And I really, thank you, Libra. That was awesome. That was fun. That's definitely one of the videos I'm going to go back and watch because I never remember what happens in these videos when I do them. It's almost like everything just comes in and it goes out and then it's done. And then I go on with my life and I go and do other things. But, so I will go and watch the videos because there's always interesting messages in them. This one was fun. I really enjoyed that energy. And this is beautiful for you. Like, this is amazing. Okay. So, that's it. I'm going to try to make this exactly 40 minutes. So thank you so much for coming by. Until next week, guys, be gentle with yourselves. I'll see you next week. Okay. Bye.